things Christians need to stop doing right now. Number one, we need to stop neglecting your personal relationship with the Lord. Stop neglecting your personal relationship with the Lord. I hope that in this time of fasting, you've been drawn to God personally in a very fresh way. And it's great for us to meet as a corporate body like this and worship God and seek God. But there is the personal growth that you must have in your walk with Jesus Christ. Mark chapter 1 verse 35 says, very early in the morning while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house, and went off to a solitary place where he prayed. Jesus had to separate himself from people to just reconnect with God on a prayerful level. If Jesus had to do this, we have to do this too. Salvation is a personal thing. It's a personal thing. You cannot get into heaven on someone else's passport. You must have your own. You cannot get into heaven on someone else's salvation. You must have your own. Someone else's growth is not your growth in the things of God. You must have your own. The main reason God saved you is because he wants to have a personal relationship with you. Yet sometimes we treat spending time with God as an obligation rather than the privilege that it is. Spending time with God, getting to spend time with God in prayer as Jesus did, is a privilege. It's not an obligation. There have been times in the past that I've had to chase people who consider themselves gospel singers here in the school to come to lunch hour, to come to Bible study. And they would run away from me instead of running to Bible study, but they would go and sing about a God that they spend no time getting to know. Singing like that is not singing. That's just noise. You can't sing about God and spend no time getting to know him through his word. You're just making noise. Do you really understand what it means that we can spend time in God's presence? This is the same God who spoke the world into existence, and it came into existence, and we can have relationship with him. We need to stop neglecting this time. When Jesus walked the earth, everyone wanted his time and attention, and it was draining. You know, anybody who's in any type of leadership knows when you have people who are looking up to you, people who are depending on you, constantly asking for this and that, it can be draining. You need time to recharge. You need time to recharge, and Jesus' time in prayer was his time to recharge. And again, if Jesus needed to do it, we need to do it too. Not only did this maintain his relationship with his Father, but it was the source of his strength to face the challenges of each day. We need to stop neglecting personal relationship time with the Lord, personal relationship building time with God. I know there's a lot that may be going on in your life, but make sure you find time to spend with the Lord. These may be simple principles that I go over in this message today, but how often do we neglect the simple? How often do we complicate what God has made simple?